Hi everyone, this is Rob Roy of Elliott Options, and I'd like to use this recently closed trade ID number 256 on PayPal, as you can see was in our impulse strategy, to illustrate a very important concept: trust your system. Now, trusting your system can be a combination of psychology and technical analysis. You have to build a system that you have enough confidence in to trust the patterns even when things may not be going exactly as planned, especially right off the bat. Let me give you an example. Here was our entry on October 14th. As you can see, it was an Elliott wave 5-wave pattern to the upside, hence the long call in the alert. Wave 4 is in, wave 5 is moving to the upside, potential target somewhere in the 232 to 245 range, and we had good confirmation from two of our favored confirming indicators. So everything looked great. Well, the stock decided it wanted to take a little detour on the way of hitting its target. So you can see we moved back down. It kind of came back down to test where that wave 4 was, but it never took the wave 4 out, which is very important. In fact, on these moves lower, we actually had higher lows. Then we also had a gap above that needed to be filled. And if you've heard me say anything, you know that, say it along with me, gaps get filled. So at this point, we had lost some value in the long call because of the time that it had taken to come back and test the previous 4. So we went ahead and added 2 more calls, basically dollar cost averaging the calls to set the position with the expectation of the continued move higher, which was the expectation from the beginning. And we did. The stock did move to the upside. So you can see here we broke up. We got a little bit overbought away from the 10-day moving average, and then there's another gap. Gaps get filled, right? So at this point in time, it became prudent to go ahead and close the position out and take the gain. Now, when you look at this, you'll see, well, there was actually 2 exits. Why were there 2 exits? Well, we add subscribers all the time, and when I send out an alert, if we have new subscribers that have joined since the original alert was sent out, I'll make a note on whether or not this adjustment would be okay for those that may not have participated or been subscribers at the time of the original alert. So that occurred here, and the initial 1 contract alert was closed out, and then immediately afterwards we closed the other 2 contracts out, which was the adjustment. So those that were in the entire position enjoyed a nice 49% return. Took a little bit longer than average, was 62 days. But those that were only in the adjustment had a bit of a home run with a $178 investment and $565 on the close. Now, just to show you what's happened since then, the stock came down, and as we illustrated, never broke the previous 4. In other words, the pattern never changed. It just became complex. So it took a little bit longer. So the patience of trusting that the pattern was going to fulfill itself played out. You can see the stock made it to almost exactly where our target was originally. Now we have that overbought condition, got the gap, and since then, stock has gone sideways, allowing that 10-day moving average to catch up. Will it continue the upside or not? We'll have to wait and see. But at this point in time, we recovered an initial loss, made a nice gain. Great trade all the way around. Hope you found that informative. Back to talk to you again soon. Take care, everybody. If you like these recordings, I'd like to invite you to join our new Trade Finder Live, where each and every week we do a live webinar where we talk about the market, but we also go a little more in depth into the technical analysis system that we utilize to forecast where the market's likely going to go, and also to identify trading opportunities. Get your free subscription today. Take care, everybody.